What's going on, YouTube fam? Today I'm gonna give you guys a quick look at the metallic burgundy Jordan 1 high. This is the 85 silhouette. Before I get into the video and go over the kicks, if you are new to my channel and this is your first time stumbling across one of my videos, welcome to the channel. Thanks for dropping by. But listen, while I have you here, do me a huge favor. Hit the subscribe button and click that notification bell for me. That way when I upload new material, post new content, anything, you guys will get notification and you can head to the channel and you can see what I uploaded for you guys. If you are on social media such as Instagram, Twitter, any of the platforms really, and you enjoy photos of sneakers, outfit ideas with sneakers, give me a follow. You can find me. I am at iAMTMCII. And lastly, like while you're watching a video or after you watch it and you're enjoying it, hit the thumbs up, man. That really goes a long way. It's an indicator to me. Let me know that you're enjoying my content. And it just makes me want to keep recording videos whenever I have pickups to share with you guys. So now that the intro is all out of the way for all my first time viewers, we can dive right into the review. So like I mentioned, this is the white metallic burgundy Jordan 1 high. This is the first time we had this particular colorway to retro. The last time these released was the original release back in the early 80s, 85, 86 era. With all the different metallic kind of colorways. So anytime like a original Jordan 1 colorway release, I'm gonna always just cop those just because I want to have like all of the original Air Jordan 1 colorways, and some of them just are like just impossible to get, like the actual 85 ones. So anytime they retro them, I want to have them just so I can have like the complete set from back in 85, 86. So like I mentioned, this is an 86 silhouette, and you can kind of tell because the back right here kind of goes straight up. The leather that they used on here is a better grain of leather that you would get on your regular traditional Jordan 1s. The shape, the feel, all of that stuff is a little bit different. And these are trying to be as close as possible to like the original release back in the early 80s. What I'm gonna do video-wise, I'm gonna go over like the materials that they use, then I'm gonna touch on quality control, and then towards the end of the video, I'm gonna lace them up, put them on feet, go over size and then comfort and all that good stuff. So just stick around with me for the entire video and I got you guys pretty much covered. All right, so let's jump into the material. So like I mentioned, the leather materials and the leather that they use is a little bit better grain that we would get on the typical Jordan 1. It may feel like a little stiff to the touch when you feel them and you originally get these, but that's not because it's a synthetic, cheap plastic feeling leather. This is actually like a genuine, good leather. You can see how nice and thick it is. And like I mentioned, they're trying to keep it as close as possible to the original release. The shape, and you can just see like the overall, like just this whole thickness, how thick this leather is on here. And with these, this 85 silhouette, I found, you know, they feel really, really stiff initially, but they only start to feel better the more you rock them and the more you wear them. So, and I'll cover sizing and comfort like I mentioned when I toss these on feet. So just hang around for that portion. So coming to the back, like the whole upper, as you guys can see, is like this kind of matte white colorway on the entire upper of the shoe. And then you have that metallic burgundy for where the nickname come from, the swoosh. And right here around your ankle, you have that. And this is, so I'm not really sure the type of material on here. So it's, I don't know. I don't know what the material is on here. It just have like that kind of nice, shiny, metallic finish and gloss to it though. So I have all the metallic hints on here. The midsole is not the traditional midsole you would see like on some of the retros. All of your 85 silhouettes have this particular kind of midsole and shape and look to it. Like I said, it's more reminiscent of the actual OGs from 85, 86. Coming to the back, got that real high cut with this little tiny space of the little ankle area around here. Coming to the inside, pretty much the same thing. You have that same leather everywhere, the big, large, oversized swoosh like we have on the 85s. And that's pretty much it. It's really much a really simple shoe. It's just plain, all white, just with a metallic swoosh on there. The tongue is like more like a fabric type feel, not like your traditional nylon that you would get on some of your ones. This one feels like a more of a different kind of fabric on here. The sock liner in the inside, just like some of the older shoes, you have the code on here with the size. I believe this is the year. I know this XC is the factory that they use. This has something to do with the date, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. Somebody in the comments could sound off and correct me in there. Insole, white insole, burgundy, Nike Air on here. Trying to see if I can see if the production date on here, if we can see when these went into production. So look like these went into production somewhere around August of 23. So that's when these went into production. So that's pretty much it far as that goes. You do get the booklet like on any of the other 85s that's been coming out. So you got the iconic Jordan jumping with the city in the background. You guys can pause the video and you can read this stuff if you want to. I won't read everything on here, but you do have this information on here, kind of a breakdown of the shoe with some descriptions on here. You get an extra set of laces. I'm definitely gonna keep the white in. I'm not a fan of this burgundy against this white tongue. I like the clean look on here with the white on white. So when I rock them, I'll probably just keep the white tongue in. The white laces in. Here's the outsole. So you got the 85 outsole, a little bit different than the retro outsole from the regular Jordan 1s we get. And it's mainly like in this little area. If you look at the outsole of a Jordan 1, it'll have like the little circles and stuff all up in here, but they don't have that on the 85 silhouette, as you guys can see. So that's pretty much it as far as your materials go. Nothing fantastic about it, just a simple, plain, all white upper with your metallic hints. The Air Jordan on here kind of raised and lift off of the shoe. See if you guys can see that, if the light and the camera can catch it. It's kind of raised and bubble kind of look off there. So you have that, and that's pretty much it as far as your material. Quality control, I don't have much to complain about. No major glue stains, just little minor glue. It's not much though. Typically with Jordan and Nike, it's hit and miss when you come into quality control, but overall it seems like the QC on this pair is pretty good. I don't have anything to complain about. Nothing to really complain about. Just minor little loose thread right here, but it's nothing drastic, anything where I need to like really be, pissed off with how horrible the quality control can be sometimes with Nike. Like I said, no major glue marks, no real concern as far as the QC on here. So that's the QC. I'm gonna show you the box. So we do get a black and red box this time. So the last few 85s that's been releasing, it's been the red box with the black writing. But this time, it's a little bit different. You get your traditional black box with the red writing. I'm not sure why they went this route with these, but here is your label. You can scan this with your camera, open up the camera, a link will pop up, take you to the Nike website. You have your product code, your color breakdown. So it does say Team Red, doesn't say Burgundy on there. So just saying Team Red, but we all calling these the metallic burgundies. So no special tissue or anything. Like some of them were like wrapped all the way up. Like the last couple 85s, the shoes were wrapped with a lot of tissue. These weren't like that, just regular tissue covering the shoes. So that's the box. I'm gonna show you guys the kicks one more time. Before I take them off of here, you guys leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of these, if you're a fan of these, if you're going after them or not. I usually reply to you guys when y'all leave me comments. If I don't reply to exactly what you say to me, I'm gonna hit the heart button or the thumbs up button just to let you know that, hey, I saw your comment. So leave me a comment. I'm gonna take them off here now, lace them up, go over sizing and comfort. Y'all hang tight. All right, guys, here's a quick on-feet look at the metallic burgundy Jordan 1s. Like I mentioned, this is the 85 silhouette. Just wanna show you how they look like really quick on feet. First things first, we could kind of just dive right into sizing, usually the most asked question by you guys. So let's just jump right into that. To me, I have a medium, somewhat narrow foot, and the way I like my sneakers to fit me are more on like the snug exact fit, kind of like a glove, like a sock. I like that exact snug fit, and to get that, I typically go down a half size to get that snug fit like I like. If you like that same fit as me in the 85s, I think you'll be perfectly fine. You'll get that If you don't care for like the snug exact fit, I think you could go true to size and you'll be cool. And when I'm talking about snug, guys, I'm not talking about tight to where my toes are like all the way to the very, very front of the shoe and they're balled up and I'm in pain after a few hours. I'm just talking about just fitting me like a glove, like a sock, like a real fitted snug fit. That's just how I like my shoes to fit. I don't think my feet are doing any growing, so that's the fit I go for. But like I mentioned, if you don't like that and you have medium to narrow width feet, go true to size and you should be cool. If you have wide feet and you want a snug and exact fit, I think you should go true to size and you'll be cool. But if you want a little bit of room in the shoes and you have wide feet, you may want to consider going up a half size, only because this area is a little bit snug. So if you have wide feet, that may be a little bit too tight on you. You can loosen the shoes up, and you may also compromise and give up a little bit toe room if you go up a half size. So you might have a little bit more room in the toe, but you might get that relief on the sides if you want to go up a half size if you have wide feet. So it's really all about size preference and how you like your shoes to fit on your feet. That's just my thoughts and recommendations on them. As far as comfort goes, these feel, stiff, just like any other 85, and they're meant to kind of be worn and really broken in, and they're gonna feel better and better as time goes on and the more you wear them. It's not an uncomfortable feel at all. It is a technology from the 80s, so much haven't changed since then. You could casually rock these all day and not be in any kind of pain or discomfort at all. But like if you're looking for up-to-date comfort and bounce and cushioning, you just will not get that in any Jordan 1 silhouette, really. So like I said, it's cool to casually rock and break in, and over time they'll feel better. But it's not the most comfortable shoe. It's a flat shoe. You can feel a lot of the ground when you walk in these, but still dope all in all. That's what I think. So that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna wrap the video up here. Like I mentioned earlier, hit the notification bell, subscribe if you're new. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all on the next video. See y'all later. Peace.